All right. So it says we're live, so I'm going to assume that means we are indeed live. Hey, what's up, everybody? Sketch God here, and I have with me today a very special guest, the YouTube famous Robscomix81. For those of you who are in the know, this man has preached the foreign gospel for years. I know he was a lot of people's first exposure to a lot of the great foreign goodness that's out there. And in addition to that, Rob has also talked quite a bit about original art, whether it be commissions or original sketch covers, just the value of obtaining art by some of your favorite creators. So that's me just kind of, summing up for those who kind of know you, don't know you, what's up, but I know you're more than able to speak for yourself. Rob, thanks for joining us. And what do you have for us today? And tell us a little bit about your approach to collecting.
Well, first, I got to give you your props because, just your post alone between the fandom and, your normal page with all the commissions that you come across, you got that crown hands down. I'm going to get that to you. But, for me, of course, man, respect. Outside of that, for me, I'm an art teacher. I love art. I draw myself. I got a few things I've drawn. And COVID kind of exposed some things to me that I'm able to reach out to a lot of unknown artists and foreign artists to be able to get those one-of-a-kind commissions. So, some of them are local, but, just to show one off, this one's done by a guy named Nilo Ren. He's based in California. And I saw this on his page, and I literally was like, how much? I didn't even ask. I was just like, just give it to me. This has a Phil Noto feel, but
absolutely, I could see that.
Just from the colors, the color palette alone is just remarkable. So this didn't cost an arm and a leg, but it was definitely worth having, as you can tell.
For sure, man. I wish I had an air horn set up because we got to reinforce for people. This is fire. Oh man,
yeah,
that's gorgeous. That is, and listen, there's a lot of good storm art out there, but
yeah,
that's one that immediately,
yes,
I'm looking at that, I'm like, ooh, that's beautiful, awesome.
Now I wouldn't be Mr. Foreign if I didn't do it myself, but I'm gonna give a guy. His name is Hend Dri, HENDRDRI, and he does a lot of. This is ballpoint pen and watercolors.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, and he's based in Indonesia, and this is some of the first art he's done for anybody in the U.S. And I'm one of the fortunate people that was able to get it on the ground floor for cheap. But you can just see the detail of him with the buildings, the colors.
Oh my gosh!
And he recreates the covers for you.
I was gonna say this is his take on the famous Jungle Action one where Black Panther went up against the KKK.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's
unbelievable. And this is one. And then it wouldn't be me if I didn't do this one.
Big Booty Gwen.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And this is actually done with ballpoint pen. You can see it on Spider-Man's head. It's really, really.
I think a lot of people sleep on how much talent it takes to actually get, work of that quality together when you're working with a pen.
Yeah, and the hand lettering, he did that on his own too. So all of this is done by hand. And now I'm taking a pivot. I have some OA for you. My love of Moon Girl, Love of Dinosaur. This is issue 26, page 14. This is the mention of
Amadeus?
Amatemptus, the female Galactus.
Yeah, his mom, I think.
Yeah, this is the first mention. The little word bubble's like right here on this page.
Excellent.
So I have 14. This is page 14. 15.
Got it. Okay.
And page 17.
Excellent. And that's Galactus holding Moon Girl there.
Yeah, the life bringer. He's gold in this one.
Right. Because that's coming off of that Ultimates run where Galactus became the life bringer.
Yep. And then I have a little piece of history here. This is page 4 of Queen Nubia in her queen armor when she's putting it on.
When she's crowned Queen of the Amazons?
Yeah, just before coronation. This is her first time in the armor in blue pencils, done by Letha Martinez.
Excellent. Yeah,
and then
she's done some work on titles that had key moments. I think she's somebody. Well, I think pencilers in general, people tend to sleep if it's not like a cover artist who's getting a lot of attention. People don't think about just what's going on in some of those interiors, and artists who in many cases are very approachable, that you can get major moments like the one you just showed for us there.
Yeah. And here's a freebie. This one is yes, sir.
Oh boy. All right. That is gorgeous.
And then this is a homage to, you guessed it.
Listen, it's a good cover to do homages to. for sure. And Spidey's taking a risk doing that close to She-Hulk, but he just had to, based on the view.
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Wow.
So I mean,
unbelievable.
Yeah, and I had to say this was 3 years in the making. Just gotta show it one more time. It's 3 years in the making, waiting for this, and I would say it's definitely well worth the wait.
There aren't many pieces I think most people would wait 3 years for. That I could see somebody saying it was time well worth the wait if you're going to get something like that. So that is awesome. Look, man, if people aren't inspired by now to try to seek out OA, I don't know what to really tell them, because Rob just put on a showcase to be able to say that that's in your personal collection. That's dedication. That's real appreciation for the art. And, what I always say, the best print run is one of one. And that's what you were just showing us right there. Everybody talks about, like, is it 250? Is it 500? Are there 3,000 copies? What Rob was just showing you, that's what he owns. And that's him putting in the work to track down those artists, to have those commission ideas. So what he's showing us, if it's not coming from him, you're not going to see it anywhere else.
Definitely. One of one is a ratio you love to be in. Even if you have to, as an artist, you want to draw it yourself, but it's just like one of one is there's no other. There's nothing equal.
And again, when you're talking about your collection, this is when things are really personal. It's like you said, this artist from Indonesia, you spotted the talent and you were able to commission these amazing covers. It not only is helping get his name out there when we're showing this stuff off, again, it speaks to you, your eye for artistic talent and your creativity, because when you do commission pieces like this, it's a dialogue. You're having a conversation with that artist about what you think they can do well, why you think this idea will work. And, it's give and take. They also make suggestions, and you get extraordinary examples of what's possible through comic art.
Yeah, and then just the beautiful eye of being an art teacher, you just see the things like the mystical clouds.
Yes.
And then you have the Cap and Falcon running towards Spider-Man in the skylight. The buildings, the perspective, the 1-point perspective of this whole cover is just one of those things you just like, it draws your eye every time.
Is that the same dude out of Indonesia?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna have to get that name from you because That definitely leaves an impression. That is awesome work, Rob. Well, listen, man, thank you for your time. We greatly appreciate it. And hopefully this isn't the last of you that we see on the Fandom Collectibles YouTube channel.
I'm a phone call away, man. Don't worry about that.
Bet. I'll be in touch.
All right, man.
Later.